Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into it today. We're gonna play as Georgia once again. So today, basically in the previous live stream, we basically took back South Ossetia and Abkhazia. And so today we're basically going to be focusing on ourselves, developing infrastructure in Georgia, and continuing to develop the nation and try to get a hold on the energy situation. Basically, my plan is that I want to get some sort of electricity project where we won't really need to touch it for a while. Let's go ahead and transition this over. And what is going on, guys? We're gonna look at the military situation. And by the way, I'm just gonna warn you guys now. If you guys hear any squeaking or barking or anything like that, or just kind of like this, like a dog hyperventilating or whatever, I am dog sitting right now, so I do apologize in advance for those who get annoyed of any noises. I have my headphones on, so I probably won't be able to hear it. She's not doing it right now. But yeah. Alright, we got a refugee camp full of 51,000 refugees that we were taking care of. It is costing us $723,000, and it has been occupied for 23 days. And we have a terrorist group over here. Look at that budget that they have, $119 million in their bank accounts. And let's go ahead and see WTO. And unfortunately, Zimbabwe is a part of WTO, and they're getting their funding from Zimbabwe. I actually had a suggestion from Mr. Gabe Vogel. He actually told me what to do about Zimbabwe. Let's go ahead and go back. So basically, send spies to Zimbabwe, also build up your navy and make military research. Yeah, that's actually what else we're going to do. We're going to focus on our military research industry. And we are going to launch... sorry. Kind of clicking in between screens here. Hopefully the game does not crash. Maximo, what's going on? PTK, what's going on? AMN, what's going on? PTK, is wind still bugged? What do you mean? What happened to wind? 354 days, we are a year into that construction. What happened to wind? What was the issue with wind? We were actually close to a solar plant being completed, which is great. We're like 77% hydro and 22% fossil. We're getting about 2 terawatts from fossil electricity, and once we get wind massively overproduces its energy. There was actually a update that just came out. Basically, it said that there were some changes to energy production. I can't remember exactly what it said, but there were some changes to energy production. Let's go to onshore. $210 million. We could go for a wind park. In the future, I really want to go for a nuclear power plant, but we do not have the available manpower for that. Oh yeah, we have a lot of biomass that's on its way, and that is going to be taking our... execute the hostage in 46 days. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Our agents have infiltrated and found the kidnapper's hiding place. It's a house in a suburb far away from the capital. Our reaction forces are strategically positioned and say they are ready to take action. With your approval, we can attack.
Alright. Go ahead and go for the attack. Hopefully it goes successful. Most of the time it does, but I do have a smaller country. And... what are the precise demands? Let's go over to Secret Services. Agent training, fight against terrorism. Let's go ahead and fully fund that. Let's also do $250 million here. Nah. We're gonna wait to fund cryptography. Let's do more agents on the national territory. Let's go ahead and go for 300 international agents. And 7,000 cyber analysts. Alright. Contact the black market. Purchase. See what we can do. Conventional submarines. Let's go ahead and pause. Fighter planes. These are going to be rank 1 fighter planes. 2023, so we get them in a timely manner. Black market is always usually some sort of a thing that we can always do. Rank 2. I mean, should we go for the rank 2 surface ships? I think we only have like one rank 1 surface ship right now. Let's look. Come on. Let's go military. Military. Yeah, that's a rank 1. So we could buy from... Adjustment to calculations for the production of energy buildings, wind turbines, solar plants, nuclear, etc. So... yeah, so they did do something to energy production. Building, housing, and roadway. Let's go ahead and do $50 million in subsidies there. Electric automobiles. Apparently we're importing them a lot. Well, I guess not. We're only down $4,000. And yet, how many of our constituents are... hang on, environment? Energy... oh, this is transportation. 6% of our population uses electric vehicles, yet we don't have an industry for it. Okay, let's go over... diamonds, conventional submarines, helicopters. So we're gonna do $30 million for helicopters. $30 million for other surface ships. Satellites. Nuclear submarines, naval construction. Where else? We need tanks. Missile launchers. Tanks and armored vehicles, there it is. $20 million. And missile launchers. Let's do 15. Oh, yeah. $15 million there. That'll make our GDP go up a little bit. And a hostage has been released. Good, 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 good. Look at that, debt reimbursement is only 1%. Alright, the environmental leader is safe. Chemical industry and fighter jets are gold mines, trust me. Yeah, I definitely need that right now. 7.36% in our growth as of right now. What if I did 20% value added tax? It's not gonna work. Company turnover. What if I wanted to do 6.5? Industrial pollution tax. $3.7 billion we're making off of that. Let's do 22% company tax. Okay, let's do 21%. Okay, let's do a TV address with that. Gotta love conservative parties. Do I have a chemical industry? I do. So that solar plant, we're about 15 days from the completion of that construction. Let's go ahead and do this. You can do better from all the credit agencies. I love whenever all of them say something to you at the same
Here
time.
is our growth forecast.
This is a very good figure. And shuts down the normal automobile sector, then people will flock to electric automobiles. That way you can change the amount of normal automobiles to about 0% in 10 to 30 years in game. How do you shut down the automobile industry? Can I nationalize? Oh my god. I should probably nationalize this. This is I can nationalize it fully for a whopping $210 million. Shutting down a sector means fire everyone. Oh. For that, it needs to be nationalized. That is a strategy. Never heard that strategy before. Don't be a communist PG, says Car Tycoon PTK. Yes, PTK is one of the other gods of power and revolution. Look at that, GDP. Active sector is now a quarter of the population. Active population in the secondary sector is 25%. It has been on its way up. What about the tertiary sector? We're at 85 per... Why is it down? Wait. 85%. Percent of GDP. Huh? These numbers are so confusing. Wait. GDP of activity in the country, 85% starting. And then now it's 33%, so my tertiary sector completely collapsed? What? They need to work on these metrics, because sometimes they get really confusing. Trade balance is 17 billion. Annual volume. I'm having to, like, look at these things like, okay. So 17 billion, this is 167 million. I have to, like, look at these numbers, like, multiple times before I'm just like, oh, I'm an idiot. Or I'm dyslexic. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do some fast food. We need beef, fowl, potatoes, cereals, and sodas. Sounds about right. Numerical music industry. Should I nationalize the music industry? Georgian rock. Have I nationalized any of these services sectors? No. Diabetes, fast food, films. Films, what do you need? You need services. What's our services sector doing? We have 169,000 people. You always seminally nationalize before you nationalize. Yeah. I usually do that. Okay. Army, leave the non-proliferation treaty. Tempting. Tempting. And there's a wildfire in the Yamalo-Donetsky region. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the completion of this solar plant. Oh yeah, hang on. Let's go over, should I nationalize the solar sector completely? Nationalize. Nah, we'll just have minority involvement. Why did the credit agencies keep messaging me? Shut up. How much longer? About 180 days before that city is completed in its rebuilding after the war. Partially had to destroy one building in Sukhumi because they were all holed up in the bank, and so I had to destroy the bank in order to do that, and then so now I had to pay like $8 million in order to rebuild the city. What is the total population, though? 55,000. So literally the entire population of Sukhumi is inside of the refugee camp. What's going on, Crab? What's going on? And Quackshot, what's going on? Increase company contributions. See what the loyalty is. 100%. Pretty corrupt. Tax swindle. Jesus. Dismantle those camps. Okay, Egmo. Christ, we have a lot of work to do in our education. We need to... I want to sign a... Damn, Gabe, we got all the mods in here today. We got all the main boys here. We got all... The boys are all here. Bail out the bulldozer industry. I'll fix your refugee problem. Jesus Christ. Okay, who should I sign a student exchange program with? I can only sign like a limited number of them, so should I sign with, let's try the United Kingdom, but I highly doubt, you know, I'm not even gonna try because they're probably not even gonna accept that. Let's do Ukraine. Let us do Ukraine. So let's go over to actions. Foreign exchange students. Implement a special student exchange program between countries fully supported by the states. The exchange of students and teachers contribute to strengthening cultural ties, to language learning, to knowledge of cultures, and economic and science cooperation. So if I ever go over here, let's go over to Ukraine. Let's go to diplomacy. And then let's go over to foreign exchange, and let's suggest. That'll raise our deficit just a tiny bit. And I think that was about $1 million that costs. So, yeah, usually student exchange programs do cost a bit of money. It depends on what country you're from. Sometimes it can range. It looks like my deficit went up by about $1 million on that. Refused. Our children do not know your country very well. We would prefer student exchanges to countries of comparable size and importance to us. See? So we need to find a country that isn't comparable in size. And why does the United States like us now? There was a coup d'etat in the United States. I'm sorry, I've just never seen this happen. Oh my god. I've never seen a coup d'etat happen in the United States whenever I'm not playing them. What in the goddamn? How long has he been in power? Damn it. 18 days, so it was about 2 weeks ago that my head hurts. July 3rd, July 10. Poosh in Washington and a tragic end for Tamara Hargis. They launched a coup against Kamala! In the United States, power is now in the hands of President Benjamin Buckless after her men took control of the capital city and arrested Tamara Hargis. The Pushists immediately drove the head of state to a national square, absolutely deserted to execute her in a proper manner. I'm afraid of even reading this. The whole country is now under the wing of the military, even when Benjamin Buckless promised to transfer the power after the situation is, quote, normal again. The country's financial state and budgetary drain are the factors that drove Tamara Hargis to her loss. So the U.S. financial situation just got so bad that there was a push. It was the 5th Special Quack Division that stormed the White House. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Wow. Taking a screenshot of that. That is nuts. Well, at least we have a more friendly administration. But wow, that's sad. At least the elections are only a year from now. That way the United States, isn't under the frame of the military for that much longer. Hopefully he steps aside and there's a better situation. But can you imagine that, like, what kind of ramifications that would have for NATO. I mean, are they even still a member of NATO? They had to be suspended. They're still a Security Council member. WTO, EU, NATO. Yep, they are still a member of NATO. Speaking of, I want to join NATO. So who are we siding with this series? Russia, EU, or the United States? Mainly with the EU. I mean, we have a we have some sort of idea of joining the European Union. I think we're gonna try now to join the European Union. So let's go ahead. Let's see what they do, and then what we can do is that we can... I don't exactly expect that they'll allow us to become a member. So what we're going to do is that we're going to attempt to see what we can change, what needs to be looked at in order to join the European Union. I know that the inflation is something that we do need to work on. We need to continue to lower that, because I know we need a very low inflation rate in order to join the European Union. Free trade. I already do have a free trade agreement with Israel, by the way. As a diplomat of Pakistan, I formally request to know why the Embassy of Georgia is rejecting our calls. Where are they getting so much funding? Followers, mercenaries, 50 mercenaries. Yet we failed to take them out. Yeah, I don't care about any of these countries. Why is Zimbabwe backing them up? I know, right? EU membership has been refused.
The European Commission has just made a decision regarding your request for admission. In regard to your observance of human rights, it has been determined that your country does not conform to the values promoted by the European Union. Moreover, we strongly advise you, as soon as possible, to undertake the necessary reforms to remedy this policy situation in your country, which we find particularly concerning.
Erica von der Leyden. Isn't that her actual name? There's no way they actually made that up. PG hosted a whole lot of exiles from Rhodesia. Oh. What's Rhodesia? So justice, women, specific criminalization of street harassment. Is Parliament even gonna let me pass this? Yeah, they will. Okay, let's go ahead and pass it. Ursula. Okay, so it said it did make it up. Erica, Ursula.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and...
God, they are just impossible to take out. File. Aha! Place under surveillance. Finally, that I'm able to do some tabs on them to stop them from kidnapping and...
Our team is in...
Cool. Played at FPS. Cool. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna see what Mr. Buckwist has to say
We have obtained some information.
on the terror suspect. Cool. Repatriated. Imagine we start getting illegal immigrants from the United States. So what's the financial situation in the United States? Let's look. 136% of the GDP is their debt, 13% deficit, 1.59% inflation, 8% unemployment, 1.95% growth. So I guess the United States just has not... What about China? What is China's economic power? Starting to catch up. Man, this is gonna be a sad one for the United States, because the United States basically will lose its standing in the world, and looks like China is going to be the top one by maybe at least 2025, unless the situation remedies itself.
Our sportsmen are...
Terrorist guy, I'm going to play some Warzone. Georgian anti-terror team kicks in the door. Kazia. Living under poverty. Let's continue to go on. Oh yeah,
We have strong suspicions that this organization...
Okay, let's go over to file. I guess let's proceed with an arrest, even though it's probably not going to happen. Yep, released. There's no
We
information
have
on him.
found absolutely nothing against him, and we had to release him.
We have strong suspicions. Well, whenever it resets after they do their little attack. Yeah, little, and then they end up like poisoning the water supply or something like that. Police. Number of police officers. What about public safety? No? 24. Yeah, let's do that. Just a little bit more for public safety. Oh, come on. Come on. Madam President, Abkhazia Free Front's terrorists are occupying a boarding area in the airport of Tbilisi, disguised as members of the South American folk band, the Picaros, if I remember well. They're surprising security guards, and after some bursts from their Kalashnikovs, easily took possession of the premises. They have explosives wrapped around their bodies, and in total around 66 people of various nationalities are being held hostage. I'll get back to you. Yeah. Come on. That's... Just sit in the capital, and then there's also a terrorist action happening in the capital. OMG, seeing you live after decades. I'm streaming. Meeting with the United States during a hostage crisis.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic contract which, as you will see, is profitable for both our countries.
Oh yeah, I wonder what you want. They want fish. They want $12 million worth of fish.
Sure.
Come on. Natural gas. I mean, yeah, I could do like a natural gas contract or something like that. I don't know. Tight situation. What happened to Bozo? Just started watching. I know, that's what I said. There was a push in the United States. Managed to gain some negotiation time. Madam President kept after the delay their execution date of the hostages for about 1 month. Give the order to attack. And situation should remedy itself, hopefully. Care of the refugees. There was an oil spill in Italy. President Buckwist, my man. This stream's gonna get taken down. Norway! Hey, let's accept that meeting. Prime Minister AMN wants to meet with me. Hostage taken.
The hostage takers transmitted a press release.
Literally the day that the situation remedies itself.
The assault was a major success. Our intervention team showed considerable.
All right. Successful situation. Go over to Secret Services, Abkhazia Free Front, and they're not. What about here? They keep taking hostages for some reason.
The bill has been
voted on, and the law has been passed. GDP is almost $30 billion, which is good. So competition against Armenia and Azerbaijan is on its way up. Go over to Army. Georgia. Ha! I can buy missile launchers from myself now. $11.02. Let's go ahead and accept that. Increase growth, increase budget surplus. Yeah, I guess we're at like 3.5%. We can go up to 4%. 5% is the highest we're gonna go. $11.05, 2023. Good. In a meeting with...
Good morning.
Whoa.
I didn't come empty-handed.
Crap, there's a riot. Other surface ships, they want to purchase surface ships from me. Insufficient national production. Well, we're gonna have to refuse.
I'd be...
What are our relations with Norway? Pretty neutral. Oh!
Although your economy
is among the healthiest. Stop it! Operation Zimbabwe Cell. Hell yeah. shit, they're going for the bank. They're going for the bank. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Ah. Oh my god, that is a badass cop. Oh, they took the museum. One guy. Beat his ass. Ah, ha, ha, I got him. I don't know who that guy was, but let's give him a medal.
We have subdued
the movement. I think those biomass plants were supposed to be done in, like... We got it done in, like, 8 months. I can't remember when that 8 months was. I really want to build a highway. First victims. Oh, whatever. They had it coming. $100 trillion GDP. Jesus, dude. Oh yeah, 10% now on solar power. Ha ha. We have like a 1.5 terawatts worth of electricity coming in from Russia, and then we have a surplus of 2.4 terawatts, which is great. Which means, and then we have another like 2 terawatts coming from those biomass facilities. Solar power. What are we making off of this? 11,000 profits, 26,000 in sales. Any plans on invading Azerbaijan? Not at this moment. We do not have the military capability to do that. Customs duties. Set findings, industrial pollution tax. I only reduced my growth by 1%. Inflation is still on its way down. We're going to increase the interest rate to 15%. That $300 million. About the port. Construction, oil platform. What's that stock exchange index? Let me look. Really high. I don't know. Stock rate through time, like in smaller countries, never makes sense. I don't ever know how to read these. But the stock exchange itself does make sense because it's like a month-long index on how your economy is doing. So it's kind of like whenever you see these jumps, those usually correlate to whenever you increase like taxes or like the company tax or something like that. You should try Mexico. They have lots and lots of oil in southern parts and also the sea. Oh, play is Mexico. I thought you were saying like do something with Mexico, and I was just like, what am I supposed to do with them? I'm in Asia. I don't have a navy. Hunger strike. Oh. You're gonna get $300 million currently in October. Ooh, cement. Let's look. You gotta get that inflation down, do something. I've been. What other ideas do you have? Industrial pollution taxes effect on the economy seems to have been nerfed. Unless it's just like the way that unless it's because of the way that the economy is just like there's just so much growth coming out of post-COVID. It is just like, oh, nice. Recently sold an old car. Take this bribe. I mean, wealth sharing scheme is good advice to give the automobile industry some tax advantages. Let's go over to industry. Let's go over to automobile construction, and let's exonerate the automobile sector. What are you doing? Let me know. That's actually what I should do. Let's go over here. Let's nationalize the urban transportation sector. How much is that going to cost me? Damn, I'm late. How's the inflation going? It's flattening out. I have like, yeah, 5% growth, which, I mean, 5% growth is actually okay. But the inflation is still kind of hovering around like 11%. It's taking forever to go down. So CO2 emissions, what's going on here? Yeah, they're still going up. Ugh, and I don't have the manpower to do it because we're all my manpower is in biomass. Justice. Apparently there's some bug in which whenever you build a prison, it literally spikes crime for some reason. I guess maybe it's because it's like, oh yeah, more prisons means more prisons for me to go to. I don't know. Importing stuff equals decrease in inflation. Yes, but what do I import? What do I need? Sometimes I end up having to just... Wait. Oh, that's how you could do it. Million, thousand, million, positive, negative. $902 in electric utility vehicles. Wow! Conventional sub. No. I could import $26 million worth of copper. $204. Oh, yeah. Let's go for some iron. So iron. We just need some raw materials. So iron, pharmaceuticals, railway construction. Let's see if they're going to accept a meeting between me and Ukraine. Please don't get canceled. Come on.
The pretext used is that domestic...
Wait, I already have an iron contract. So I already have copper. Oh yeah, I remember doing this. We have coal coming in, iron, aluminum, bauxite, nickel. What about pharmaceuticals? Buy cheap bauxite from China. No, I know another way to buy cheap bauxite. Steel? Oh, I could go for some steel. Jesus Christ, Ukraine, what are you doing?
The bill has...
Do I ever really want to import anything from China? Or... especially since they're dark red, I don't want to give them my business. So I'm just gonna avoid trade with China for now. Or maybe it's out of principle. I don't know. Speaking of China, there was some news coming out of... yeah, this was kind of like big whenever I saw it. I was like, oh my god. So there's two things that happen. So apparently, in the South China Sea, the USS Connecticut, a nuclear-powered submarine that was operating in the South China Sea, collided with an unknown object. The United States doesn't know, or the United States has not released that information about what they hit, but it was damaged, and there were several sailors that were injured in whatever they hit. So they hit something in the South China Sea, and China's actually saying to the United States, hey, you need to tell us what happened, because that's our territorial waters and we want to know what happened. But then this is related to Taiwan. United States military, oh my god, what the fuck? China? Taiwan? What the hell are you doing with your territory? That's a lot of power. I bet there's still an electricity deficit. But anyway, beside Taiwan with their massive renewable energy economy, US military forces are training small contingents of the Taiwanese military, and they have actually been stationed in Taiwan for more than a year. So that was pretty huge whenever, and China's already reacted to it, where they basically said like, hey, well, like, oh, would they like to get like taken out in an airstrike or something like that, or something? I don't know.
You've checked.
Bauxite. 2% surplus. Thank you. $437 million surplus. Great. Inflation now at 10%. And we will see that in growth will reset by the end of the year. We're about 100 days from the completion of this. Oh, thank you, Ukraine. Now you want to do a meeting with me. Zimbabwe.
The theory that says if E1 doesn't like E2 and E2 doesn't like E3, then E1 and E3 could be friends.
Yeah, sure. My god, how to do that budget excess taxes, industrial pollution tax.
Here is our growth forecast.
Here's our growth forecast. End of the year figures that we made last month. This is an excellent figure. Our economy is dynamic.
Good morning.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted to give you this economic contract, which, as you know, or as you expect, or something, is profitable for both our countries. Okay, let's look. Sales beef. It's always beef. It is always beef for some reason. Propose port. Thank you. Purchase automobiles, apples. I love how the Secret Service dude basically starts a conversation with a bad explanation of game theory. What do you think about the China and the United States who will end in the long term? United States. China is way too unstable, and they're basically like Germany, where Germany basically was lying their way into the economically, because like the Germans basically would just say like, oh yeah, we paid our debt, and China basically is overstimulating their economy, to the point to where it's basically a house of cards. So in the long run, I would say that China would not win, to say the least. Yeah, let's spend $3,000 on just like 1 ton of paper. Synthetic fibers. They're stimulating beyond real demand. House of cards for sure, basically. Water supply networks. Video games. Wood. What about bauxites? No, they don't have it. Schmidt. Chinese consumer base is valued around 5 trillion, where the United States is like 16 trillion. It's not even a contrast, at least not right now. Afghanistan, see, that's the thing. Afghanistan has no true effects on how the United States is going to operate itself, because in the long run, Afghanistan is going to be minimal. Because if we end up getting into a conflict with China, the thing about that is that if we get into a conflict with China, Afghanistan won't matter. And I had family that died in the war on terror in Iraq specifically. But in the long run, in history, it's basically gonna be more like Vietnam, where the United States kind of like went in not really knowing what the hell they were doing. And yeah, it looked really bad. It was just that, and then we end up getting bogged down there for 20 years trying to do something that the people of that country didn't even want. But if it ends up coming down to the United States and China and some sort of like Sino-American war breaks out, there's going to be a lot of blood that's going to be worth fighting for. Taiwan wants to be fought for. There's a lot of Asian Americans that support Taiwan. So people are like, someone said, but their economy is getting bigger and bigger, and the U.S. is losing everywhere with Trump and Biden and Afghanistan. Political parties are going to argue and everything, but it doesn't matter, because what's a Taiwan? Oh yeah, Corbin Palikarn literally believes that if America gets involved, then it's imperialism. We're fighting over America's imperialism, even though the Chinese are being imperialist. Just like, yeah, but no, I'm just kidding, Corbin. I'm just making a joke. That was mostly a joke. Mostly. Numerous cases of lethal poisoning and gort. Oh no, this is... Oh crap. Yeah, this is a very large scale. I've actually tested some of the actions in God and Spy, and this is the highest it'll go. This is a very large scale attack. Yet. This is really strange and disturbing, Madam President. We are facing a series of unexplained poisoning cases in several parts of the city. About 10 people have died already. There's a good chance that we were dealing with a highly consumed product. Yeah, this is the highest of the high. Like, this is a very large scale attack on Georgia. I'm also gonna bring this to the United Nations, because this is just ridiculous now. Zimbabwe. Provide proof that a nation is a threat to international security. Zimbabwe.
We have irrefutable evidence that this country is violating international conventions. This evidence should lead you to consider thoughtfully, what shall we do? Should we close our eyes, or should we reaffirm the rule of law?
Alright, no tangible evidence. Yeah. I do have evidence. This type in the future, the members of our organization hardly appreciate such displays. Okay. We discovered the source of poisoning is due to the presence of botulinic toxins in the network of running water. No natural phenomenon can explain it. In criminal theory, is therefore clearly privileged. We are taking all necessary steps while hoping that the population will remain calm. How many people have died? There it is. There it is. So, oh my god! Holy sh... 10, 11, 23... 4,613 people have been wounded in this attack, and 3,613 have died. Oh. Oh, my head. That's sad. We're gonna go ahead and send $50 million in emergency aid. Good thing we have a 2% deficit, because this is going to be an extremely expensive endeavor.
I'm listening carefully. How much would this aid amount to? Right, I think that's all.
We're going to launch a cyber attack on Zimbabwe.
Duly noted. Copy that. In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the operation. We have collected
That is insane.
We rocked it.
Good, 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 good. Oh, samples return, okay. How old is this girl now? 20 years old. Ha. And it's all because they have $122 million of funding. I want to die.
Our time.
$188 million. We're just gonna start launching relentless cyber attacks against Zimbabwe.
It hit hard. Look at that, GDP is about to hit 30 trillion. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jesus Christ, 1,700 victims and 3,800 seriously injured in Indonesia after an earthquake. Happiness declines in Georgia. I wonder why. Transportation.
construction. What about an oil tanker port? 10 missile launchers delivered. Hell yeah. The package has been delivered. The Georgian colonial empire would be amazing. I mean, probably just consist of Azerbaijan and Armenia as puppet states. I mean, we could make a move on Ankara. We'd lose literally like all of our troops, but how much longer? Carbon nanofiber in Japan. Awesome. Jesus Christ, I have a 14 child mortality rate. Space research. I have a space program. Oh, never mind. Create a space agency. $500 million. Oh, God. Oh, God. I thought it accepted it. I would have cried. The creation of a space agency will allow the nation to participate in international space programs and even start one of our own. This requires a large working budget, but the benefits of our country's image can be considerable. Grabber and Goon, thank you so much. I got a message saying I need to do a coalition. How? Go to coalitions in political parties. Nanofiber published. So apparently we have carbon nanofiber. Let's go over to industry. Yeah, we do. Huh. Let's go ahead and give that a subsidy. Ha! Oh, we do. Carbon nanofiber is now tradable. Sectors that needs coal and electricity. Gaga Lord, thank you so much. Wow, everyone is just pouring in the funds. I'm gonna be able to buy some pizza. Go ahead and if you guys have a Cash App, I do have a Cash App. It's just PoliticsGaming. Let's go ahead and make our way to 2024. How far into 2024? It is going to be in November of 2024, whenever elections are held. November, the parliamentary election. Then in December should be the head of state election. Yeah, we're about a year from the election.
Good morning.
Good morning. If they want to buy some weapons from me. What about that? Aw, come on, man. Come on, Latvia. You know you want my helicopters. We're a really good relation with Latvia and Estonia, except Lithuania apparently hates us. Have you heard about the Chinese credit score? Yes. It is not. Let's see what the situation is in Afghanistan. Strategic. Yeah, all of northern Afghanistan is overtaken by the Taliban. Are they close to taking Kabul? Come on, take Kabul. You know you can do it. Take Kabul. There's a plague outbreak in Europe. Oh, I wonder how that's gonna end. AIDS. What about terrorist actions? Georgia. Guatemala. Huh. How much aid am I getting? Developments. I'm a receiver. And I get... percent of GDP, 56%. Oh, well, that's debt. Have I paid off? No, I haven't. could pay off the, like, most of the IMF, like, right now. Family housing, media. What's the freedom of information? Privatization.
The preparation.
The preparation.
We have strong suspicion.
Oh, crap. Please tell me I had him under investigation. Please tell me I had him under investigation. Please tell me I had him under investigation. Oh. Made several phone calls to an enemy nation. I wonder who. Bought a second mobile phone, bought a canister of gas, rented a van, made several phone calls to an enemy nation. We have the information on him now. Let's go ahead and proceed with an arrest and stop that from happening. We have gotten an achievement. See what the achievement was. It says arresting a terrorist organization leader, and that was successful. We have finally put a stop to an action by the Abkhazia Free Front that should weaken their ways. So we had this. So they were starting off like really weak. So they had some hostage situations, and then there was a massive attack on the city of Gori that already suffered enough during the Russo-Georgian War. 3,612 people died in Gori. And let's go ahead and go play neutralization.
We've proceeded to discreetly arrest this suspect, who is now being placed in isolation. It seems we were right. This was the head of the organization, as confirmed by evidence taken from his computer. It seems that he was preparing to coordinate a massive operation. We don't have all the details, but the police department's anti-terrorism unit has been placed on high alert. The Department of the Interior will inform you of events as they happen.
Cool. Maybe we'll see what kind of I bet it's gonna say like, oh yeah, he tried to do the karaoke bar. But wow. With all of the funding that they have, like, let's go ahead and do more agents on the national territory. Attempted assassination has just failed. The Minister for the Environment is no longer in danger. Is already giving a statement to the journalists, is eating a hard blow to his organization that had engaged several methods in his operation. We're going to go ahead and increase the amount of national agents. We need to get as many agents as we can. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shoot for about 10,000 agents on the national territory. Decrease interest, so let's let the growth rates. We're going to wait until December ends to make that decision. So the growth rate is 7%, and then the inflation rate is 10%. So it's on its way down. We're gonna go over here, terrorists, file.
Following our investigation after the arrest of the head of the organization, we have uncovered the chain of command and have dismantled a large portion of the organization. A strong blow to terrorism.
Ah, yes. Yes. We have uncovered the chain of command and dismantled a large portion of the organization. Freaking finally.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal.
Two arrests. Oh, come on. But what is their funding looking like? $124 million. Jeez. Regional popularity is 81. No wonder they're so strong, though, is because their regional popularity is so high. File. They don't have a file yet. Declare war on Zimbabwe. They are the funders. Yeah. What am I going to do against Zimbabwe? I don't have a way down there. I have one ship. And Mozambique is in the way. It can't get into their territorial waters, and my missiles don't have enough range to even get there. All the United States. They're not even my ally. Is Mr. Buckwith still in there? Yes. What's their deficit now? Employment 9%. National. He's reduced the deficit, but unemployment's going up. There it is. January. We should be getting a debt payment in a second. Aha, $621 million. Available position. Cabinet. Sports. Why do we have a sports minister?
Here are the GDP and growth figures for...
GDP is now at $30 trillion.
Good news.
Good news. We have a treasury reserve of $1.68 billion, and, I mean, shit, we could actually pay off the entire loan amount to the World Bank. Try to join NATO again. Highly doubt we'll be able to join, because we still have really bad relations with all of the countries that are a part of it. But we can try.
Purchasing power.
We're about 15 days away from the completion. Minister for Youth was really a mole. Secret payments are being made to a hidden account owned by Tite. I don't know how to say that, in Switzerland. There's a hypothesis of a mole on the payroll of a foreign power. Cabinets. We have a lot of ministers. Apparently one of our people is a mole. First time I haven't seen that as a inauguration of the port in Georgia. Let's go. 42 million tons worth of freight. Cool. At least it's not zero. So maybe we'll see some shipping traffic going out into the Black Sea. Yet NATO membership has been refused. Well accepted by NATO. Budget surplus of 2.6%.
Here is our growth.
And growth is now at 7% for some reason. And membership has been refused. I was missing one vote. Yo! I got 19 votes. I need 20 votes, but I don't know who is refusing my membership. I have a really stupid idea. There's a president there. This is a president. There is no secret bank account here in Switzerland. Custom duties. I'm gonna reduce I'm gonna reduce custom duties by 15%. For a very short amount of time. We're gonna go to other organizations. We're gonna apply for NATO again. And in theory, so file accepted. Let's go ahead and go forward a couple more days. And maybe they'll accept it. How ironic would it be if Russia launched an attack on me? Salary increase.
This person is at risk of a scandal. Given your links, the...
No, we're not gonna cover it up. Confused. Yeah. So industry. We'll just wait a little bit longer and basically the plan will be to just join soon. Maybe it's Lithuania. I have a weird feeling that Lithuania is the last missing link. It could be Lithuania, it could be Italy, it could be Bulgaria, it could be Republic of North Macedonia, it could be Albania, it could be Croatia, it could be Slovakia. Like, it could be one of these countries. 15% approval in Moldova. It also sucks that Transnistria is not in the game. They're literally like this little sliver of land on the river. It could be Italy. What about this? Go to free trade. Let's try to sign a global economic contract with the European Union. Oh, that's how we figure it out. That's how we figure it out. If we submit it to a vote with the European Union... Wait, actually. Farming. Organic. Okay, so yeah. We should... Yeah, we're pretty much...
The Commission has deliberated.
Yep.
And
so we're good in terms of the free trade agreement, so... Let's go ahead and try to go for a free trade agreement. And it has to be unanimous, but hopefully these guys literally just abstain. Sign one with the United States also, yes. Growth is going to be a bitch. We're doing this hopefully trying to see if the European Union will reject it, but I want to figure out who those NATO members are. But if we're literally just down by one vote, Cyprus likes us. I remember whenever I was Turkey and Cyprus was literally blocking me from joining the European Union.
the voting will now be...
Okay, so... Yeah, you can see all of these. Proceed with the vote. 2 pro. It was Germany and Poland that were in our favor. But then everyone else literally either... We had 4 abstentions. It was Estonia, Greece, Latvia, that was 3, and France. So France was literally right there. And everyone else rejected it. But at least Germany and Poland really like me. Germany apparently really likes me. Cyprus hates Turkey because they took their land. Yeah, I know. Okay, so the United States. I mean, we could go for a free trade agreement with them. I really want to sign a global economic treaty with the United States, but that is going to make my growth just go completely out of control. You think that free trade agreement with Japan is big? Oh. Literally, in growth is going to go right back to 30%. Production of a fueled microbattery. Yeah, let's do that. Telecommunications deployment of fiber optics. Inflation is now at 9%. Aha, the biomass is done. Yay, biomass! Yay! I think I can actually also cancel that contract with Russia. Let's look. It was only 2 terawatts. Yeah, let's suppress it. Yep, 3 terawatt surplus.
Our infiltrated agent was
spotted and murdered. Ugh, come on. Can you explain why your growth would go insane? Oh, there's another terrorist attack. 8 people are dead in Georgia. What happened this time? Was it just a bombing? Oh, it was in Tbilisi. Sabotage in the Secret Service headquarters.
An elevator within the Secret Service's headquarters itself has been sabotaged. The cable broke after being cut. None of the people in the lift at the time survived.
Damn. Imagine their budget's just literally going to go to like $1 billion because everyone else and their mother is going to start funding the Abkhazia Free Front. You know, it's funny because, like, before I attacked Abkhazia, they literally never touched me. And now that they're, like, a terrorist group, like, now they really, really are just like, oh yeah, we're gonna... I mean, should I give them independence? Oh, no, I don't want to give them independence. Oh, look, the city's done. The city's done. And the refugee camp should be empty. Ah. Why not give them independence? Because they have a lot of resources there. But if it becomes too much, I mean, yeah, I could give them independence, but... Thin Blue Line Guardian. What's going on? Oh my god. This is a fun one. Had a major terrorist attack earlier. What about solar? What are we doing here? For $500,000 in sales, $210,000 in profits. Start Dolphin, thank you so much for joining us today. Just found your channel yesterday. Love your content. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. File. Place under surveillance. Hopefully it's not too late. You just have to make sure to stay on top of the terrorist cell and just make sure that they're not doing any bad stuff. And expect the sit-in. Air transportation. What game is this? This is called Power and Revolution Geopolitical Simulator 4. Basically, you play as any country in the world, all of the countries you see on this map right here, and you manage all of these aspects right here, like their budget, debt, taxation, currency. Then you have your economy, which comes down to finances, farming, industry, services, energy. You have the military, you have immigration, you have justice, you have secret service, police. Then you have healthcare and housing. So you have health and social security, work, population, family, housing, transportation. You have education, research, space research, culture, media, and sports. And then you have government. So you have like your country, where you can change like the capital. You can see. This is what I'm thinking is so we can do like a referendum of secession for Abkhazia, and I could decide against independence, but I have a really high feeling that this would actually be accepted. So holding a secession referendum allows the people to decide whether or not they want their region to become independent. If they vote in favor, then the region will become a new independent state, governed initially by the leader of the most legitimate group. The loss of a region will not be welcomed by the rest of the country. Holding a referendum is more warranted whenever there is a party or pro-independence terrorist group highly active in the region, which they are. And you can change the flag, name the country, the national anthem. Then you have general information on the country. Then you actually have your cabinet, which you have all your cabinet officers. You have the political tendency of your cabinet, and then you have your parliament, in which you have to worry about elections and who gets control over the parliament. If you're a presidential system, then you have sometimes have the incident where you have your like a socialist party or a communist party or a far right party that isn't really keen on your administration, and you'll have to deal with the parliament that doesn't necessarily like you. And then you can choose like the parliament term, the powers of this parliament. Shit, I mean, I could go right to a consultative role and no real power. So in Georgia, apparently they don't have that much power in their parliament. Let's give the building, housing, and roadway sector $100 million in subsidies. Computer hardware industry. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and support this sector. $10 million. Consumer electronics. Iron. I know I have some contracts here. Expire in 2026 in 2 years. We have 3 of these. This is a good contract for our economy. Yeah, I bet it is. Zero inflation, 9%. It's kind of starting to go back up. What's going on? 8% inflation or growth. $31 billion GDP. Energy 2.92. So yeah, energy consumption is pretty stable, I guess. I have to get back to school. All right, see ya. Thanks for joining in. Make sure to subscribe. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, if you have not, supporting the channel always helps, and whenever you guys want to see more content like this, hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. Urban transportation, total workforce, let's do 2,000 in the urban transportation sector, and $150 is going to be their pay. Is announced. A heavy fine. Always a heavy fine. Remember, lads, always dislike and unsubscribe from the channel. Biotechnology, bottled water. I know we just started this sector up. I'm subbing on all 3 of my accounts for free. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, hell yeah. Why am I not giving drones money? I really want my own drones. Rank 2 drones, yes, thank you. I don't know why I didn't do that. Another hunger strike. Yeah, I don't care. Nickel? I only need to... Wait, rare earth oxides, this actually could... How much do I need? United States, Ukraine. Wait, so they don't have it. Now you have 5.34 thousand subscribers. Hell yeah! Where should I import rare earth materials from? Kazakhstan. Ghana. Okay, so go to world info. It's like a very small amount of... Yeah, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 countries in the world that have rare earth materials. So I had a feeling it was Brazil. We could do Brazil. We could do... I don't want to do Russia. Vietnam or Malaysia. So yeah, let's do Brazil. Or Australia. Oh, yeah, never mind. Brazil, let's go. Actually, 69. Let's do 5,000 tons. Ooh. I guess we could try, but I don't know if they're gonna accept that. Come on. Uh-oh, oh no, he's about to commit an attack. Withdraw a large sum of money. Proceed with an arrest. Ooh, contract accepted. Cool, thank you. $401 million worth of 5,000 and almost 6,000 tons of rare earth oxides, which will help.
We've proceeded to discreetly arrest...
Oh. Jesus Christ, what kind of scandal was that?
Good news.
Okay, so it's April. So it looks like inflation will always stay about 1% ahead of growth. So we're giving extended funding to public safety, criminal investigation squad. You know what? Actually, not criminal investigation squad. Security and Exchange Commission and local district police. I need to go through and I need to like just talk about like all the budget guidelines and what they affect.
We have strong suspicions.
I already did it. Water cannons are used. $42 million tons worth of goods are 42 million tons of goods are being exported now. Anti-terrorism, okay, so yeah, it was stopped. 9% growth. Advanced TGV. Oh, yeah, TGVs. Oh, yeah, highway. Yeah, let's do highway. Let's do from Gory to... seriously. Main highway. So we're going to do Gory. Cross the river. Kutisi. So 1,700 men will be used. That'll be cost about $1 billion. We have $2.2 billion saved up right now. So that'll take about 9 months. Yeah, let's do it. $1 billion project, and it'll connect. The best thing about these highways is that it actually allows your military to respond quicker. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Oh, that's cool! Yay, we finally have planes going off. So they're on their way to Russia. Yeah, of course, it was considered a waste of public funds. There's other needs elsewhere. So there's Rostov. We got 2 nuclear power plants. So we're over the Volga River right now. Oh, we're over Ukraine. There's a tank. Oh, don't shoot me down, please. It's a cargo plane. So now we're over Belarus. Oh, it's always cool whenever you see like planes just take off. Never really had them before, and then now it's just like, oh yeah. Wait, where were we? Where's my plane? There it is. Oh, we've been over Russia this whole time. So she's on her way to... Oh, they're going to St. Petersburg. Can't wait to see the first ships start sailing out. I guess the next thing is extreme poverty worsening 14%. Nice. So we're going to do that now. 10 million passengers a year. We could actually do a extreme traffic airport. Or we could do an oil tanker port. I want to do an oil tanker port next. So let's see. Oil tanker. 18 months. Take a lot more people. We could do it at full funding, and then we could cover $1.1 billion with the treasury, and then that would take about that much off of the overall cost. But it would cost about $3.1 billion annually. You want to get it done real quick. So we have a $1 billion surplus right now. Okay, so Abkhazia... Yeah, place under surveillance. Let's continue. Railways to connect the rebels and capital for more efficient bombing campaign. That's how much passengers it can handle a year, not how much it takes. Well, PG done. Oh, whatever. Does it say capacity? It says traffic. That's not the... That's how much traffic it's drawing. Not... Not how much it can handle, that's how much traffic it has. just like this is freight. 42 million tons pass through the port. So if I go over to, like, all of these are going to be different. All of these ports are always going to be different. Like, here's an oil tank port. Freight, millions of tons, 11. So whenever you see stuff like that, whenever it's related to trade or whenever it's related to airports, like passengers, it's always going to be how many passengers are moving through that airport per year, or how much freight is moving through that port per year.
The thing.
Jesus Christ. Job seekers, unemployment benefits pay out for 23 months. Hey, Beto, I mean PGG. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm actually about to end the stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours. So, coal. We should have some contracts of importation of coal. Yes. I'm not gonna deal with this Beto crap again. Matt, I hate you. Alright, we're just doing some final things before we head out today. Yay, another plane! Oh, targeted zone, Leningrad Sky, okay. That's where it says. I want to see ships. I want to see a ship. I want to see a Georgian ship. Unless it's because I don't have naval construction. I wonder if I can do a comprehensive tax reform. 30%. Yeah, of course. Oh, nice. Matt, wow. Alright, that pays off with you just saying, Beto, Beto, here's $20. Alright, we're gonna do a tax on large fortunes. And then we're going to go to pass that law, and then we are going to end this stream. Next episode of this is going to consist of us running for election. So let's go ahead and do a head of state while we wait for... Look at this order. Basic voting intentions. We're going to see how that goes while we wait for this law to pass. Polling intentions, head of states. Look at the poll. 50%. We've been staying like a good old healthy 50% in the last like at least year. So I mean, I guess we're good to win the election so long as our campaign is good. Which I have a couple ideas of what we're gonna do. I really hope that my party loses a little bit in the parliament. That way, I can actually do a little better in terms of laws that I can pass. Under surveillance, withdrew a large sum of money. Maybe I can arrest another one of these guys. This message is paid for by Cardi Coons. I swear to God, I'm never gonna read PTK's messages again. And bankers against tax hikes. Gaga Lord and Matt Gagnon, thank you guys so much for the donations. And everyone go and subscribe to Matt. I think he should have hit 900 subscribers. Let's check. I want to see 897. Yeah, guys, let's get 3 subscribers to Matt Gagnon. Just 3 people. 3 people need a subscriber. 3 people. We need 3 people to hit subscribe to him, and that'll make him 100 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Why does Russia hate me? Oh, that's bad. Oh, next episode is going to be interesting. Why did their diplomatic relations just... Oh no! What? A socialist took power in What is going on with the geopolitical situation today? There was a coup d'etat in the United States. And then there was a socialist that won power in Russia. Looks like in the second round. The nuclear power, the superpowers of the world are just getting really weird. What do we have? DRL. Well, at least something's correct. Where the freaking SDP... Oh, never mind. That's still the CDP. But apparently in Bremen... Jesus Christ. It's just pouring in money today. Thank you, guys. Is Matt the guy who needs to go outside? No, that's another YouTuber. But oh man, I'm really worried about the situation with Russia now. I mean, it was okay because like they were just light red with us. They were just kind of like, we know what you've done, blah 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 blah. But having a dark red superpower on your border, that's not good. That is not good.
The bill has
been voted on. The law has been passed. Cool. 8% growth. $32 billion GDP. Thanks for 900. Hey, we hit 900. Did we hit it? Yes! Matt Gagnon finally hits 900 subscribers. Hell yes, finally. I've been trying to get him to 900. I'm just like I'm trying to do like so many shout outs, you know? And I'm just like come on guys, we're so close. And I've kind of been just inching him there, but finally we get him to 900 subscribers. Let's get him to 1,000. We're so close to him hitting 1,000 subscribers. So let's help him hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I mean, is that a good goal for him? By the end of the year, I want to see him hit 1,000 subscribers. It's doable. I usually get around like 100 subscribers every month, somewhere around that, like in between like 50 and 100. But yeah, let's help Matt hit 1,000 subscribers. He's doing a $1,000 giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So let's help him hit it. Matt Gagnon, thank you so much for the donations today. And Gaga Lord, thank you so much for the donations. Who else did it today? It was Gaga Lord, Matt, Crab Rangoon, big shout out to you. PTK donated 50 crones to me. And yeah, alright. It's a very good stream. Very good stream, but it's getting interesting. Because, again, there was a coup d'etat in the United States, a military push. And now the military rules in the United States. But then Mr. Putin lost his election to a socialist. Which is the first time I've seen the conservatives lose in Russia in a while. And that makes the situation with Russia even worse because, again, having a dark red superpower on your doorstep is not the type of situation that we have. Plus of the situation in Abkhazia, where literally they're just pouring in money right now. So we're gonna have to start grabbing some allies because I don't trust the Russians at this point. But guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see this election that I'm going to have to commence in the next episode, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss the next one, in which I run for election and hopefully don't get invaded by the Russians. We're also going to try to get the United States to sign a security pact with us in order to stave off any sort of a invasion from Russia. But yeah, guys, again, hit that like button, subscribe. And everyone, thank you so much for the donations today. Thank you guys for helping Matt Gagnon hit 900 subscribers today. Let's help him hit 1,000. I really want him to hit 1,000. Really good friend of mine. So yeah, guys, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.